Hi, welcome back, guys. As part of the today's session, we are going to see a brief overview on a page object model. See, basically, the name itself will tells you the page object model handling the page specific locators. See, ideally, so far what we have done is we created a single class in which we have specified all the page locators. But moving further, how are we gonna do using this page object model means you will be specifying your page locators in a one class and you will be calling that particular information in another class. Whichever the page locators data that you want, you will be calling that a page specific locators data in another class. That's it. The two different things. Why the page object model is required means if you consider in the real world, majority of the frameworks people are using based on the page object model or a page factory based model itself. So in the page object model, so you will be storing all the login page related locators in one place, home page related locators, your cart page like that. Individual pages you will be storing your locators in those individual classes, and whenever you want you will be calling them. That's it. Okay, whenever you want you will just call those things in your actual code. What I am doing right now means we already have created one script, that's related to iOS to launch the app. So one second, as part of the PyTest scenarios, we have created a test app code. Okay, so now what I'm doing here is I'm creating a new directory for page object model. Okay, inside of this particular directory, I'm creating a Python package which is named as uh, page objects. Okay, which is named as a page objects. And the another Python package that I want to maintain here is the test cases. Okay, the test cases and as well as this are the two different things that I have created, guys. Okay, perfectly all right. So one in which I want to maintain my test case. As part of my previous scenarios that we have created, which is related to this test app launch code. If you observe, it is reading the data and it is having a setup function and it is having a tear down function and it is specifying this whole chunk. Right. So what I am doing is whatever the code is there, copy it, put that piece of a code as part of your test cases. I was just pasting that code as part of your test cases and I am naming it as a login page. Okay, and I'm naming it as a login page. So this time, though it is a sign up related functionality, I don't want to deal with this data. Hence, I have deleted that particular data. As and when you deleted that particular data, I don't want to use this too. I just removed it, and this doesn't need any further parameters, and I deleted it too. And I want to comment out the complete code that we have right now. I just want to validate only the sign up. So guys, I haven't done anything. This is the regular piece of a code itself where you want to clicking on this sign up button. Let me run this piece. I haven't converted it into the page locators, but I just want to cross check whether this piece of code is working or not. I just created this piece of a code and it was able to click on a sign up button. Perfect. This is working. Now, as part of this page object model, you need to create a page specific locators. So here in this, I'm defining it as login page. Okay, so what are we gonna define? So we are gonna define it in a login page. And here I'm defining a constructor with a name as a login page properties. Okay, I'm defining a class basically, and within this particular class, I'm defining a default constructor. And this time, I'm directly defining, okay, I'm directly defining those attributes. So sign up button. So I know that my sign up button is having an accessibility ID like this, right? Copy this accessibility ID for this sign up button and put it in the page objects. That's it. And now this login page does has a class in which you have this particular locator. So this test, instead of using this particular sign up directly, it should get that information from that particular login page. So in order to use, so first of all, I need to import it. So first of all, I need to import it. So what I'm doing is, so from which directory it's gonna be, from POM, I have a page objects. Inside the page objects, I have a login page in which I wanna import this login props. Okay, I wanna import this particular login props. And here, just I need to create an instance to this particular class. So properties is equal to that particular class that we have. Okay, and if you see right now, whenever I use a properties a dot, I'm getting this sign up button. So what I am doing right now here, wherever the value that I wanna enter, I was referring to this properties a dot a sign up button. So it means I have defined my page locators in a class and I was just calling it here. Now, let me run this particular piece of code and check out this time whether it is clicking on that sign up button successfully or not. Let us see that. It's getting executed and it should perform a click operation on the sign up, and this got executed successfully. Okay, perfectly all right. Now, what I want to do right now, this is the earlier logic which has the sign up functionality. So let us, convert this complete code into the page object model. So here, this is gonna be the email ID XPath. So copy this locator, come back here, self dot email ID, and this is gonna be my email ID value. Okay, self dot email ID. This is gonna be my email ID. Self dot password, and even okay, that password does has some attributes. So that password has some XPath. Copy the XPath for that password, update it here. After that, it has a continue button. So here, self dot continue button is equal to, I have defined my continue button too. And on top of it, you have a username text field. So here, copy this particular XPath and I am naming it as self dot username text field is equal to, I have defined it. And there is gonna be a checkbox. Okay, self dot terms checkbox is equal to, I have defined that checkbox. And on top of it, there is a sign up button. Copy the attribute for this sign up button, and here self dot uh, sign up button is equal to, see, basically we have two sign up buttons, right? So the sign up button, login screen, okay, and the sign up button, okay, these are the two different things that you have defined. Now in this, uncomment all these lines of a code that you have created. The only thing that you need to do here is, this is the email ID, so where in which I'm defining my email ID value as, in the properties there is an email ID. The same way here, there is a password too. in the properties, there is a password. And of course, in the properties, there is a continue button. And again, in the properties, there is a choose username. Okay, so username text field. And here there is gonna be what we have here for this particular checkbox. We have a terms checkbox. Okay, we have a terms checkbox. And for this particular sign up button, we need to go with the sign up button. And this is gonna be the sign up button login screen. Perfectly all right. And here the email ID, probably I'm defining it as QAtest11 at the rate yopmail.com. And the username is gonna be the QAtest11. Okay, that's it. I have updated my all the locators. So if you see, this complete a piece of a code is reading the data from that particular login page of properties itself. Let me try to run this particular script this time. This time it should perform the complete sign up functionality. Let us see that. Okay, so it's getting executed right now, and it should fill this particular form with the new data that we have entered. That's perfectly all right. And yeah, the script got executed successfully. Perfectly all right. Now, initially, this script is of a parameterized test, right? So here, what I want to do right now here, this is gonna be my email ID, and this is gonna be my username. We are getting these two from email ID and a username. Okay, you are getting these two from that particular get data. You are getting this particular data from here. So let me uncomment this particular get data, and this is gonna be the QA12 data I'm defining, and I'm defining with this 13 data. That's it, guys. So I just converted my full piece of a code into a page object model. Let me try to run this particular test this time. Okay, let me try to run this particular test this time. We are encountering some issue here. No argument email. Function uses no argument email. Where is that? In the login page, test app launch, you don't have an email ID. So where are you using this particular email ID? Something is issue here, interrupted. So there is an issue in this particular get the data something. Let's see. Here you have the username and a password. That's fine. You have the username and a password. That's fine. And you have the email. So this is gonna be the email, and this is gonna be the email. Okay, let me try to run it once again and let us see this time. Okay, let me try to run this time and see this time. So it's gonna retrieve the same actions, and it's gonna perform the same set of operations here also. Let it execute. See, it should execute twice, which is executing. See, as of now, we have only one page. Whenever you are working on a multiple pages, you will be creating the data as part of the multiple pages, and you will be calling that particular data from all those pages, guys. That's it. So this is a single class that we have implemented. You can expand this particular logic on a multiple classes as well. Okay, the second set of data, even the script got executed successfully. That's it. Perfectly all right. See you again in the next session with the page factory implementation. Thank you.